Hey there, Cinestalker here for a new video. And today is, as I'm uploading this, it is Friday the 30th. I'm wearing my Friday 13th shirt to represent Friday 13th. Love me some Jason, love me some horror movie goodness. But in this video, as I've been doing every other few weeks, every other, I talk about real life horror out there in the world, particularly right now focusing on the grisly executions and deaths that cartel members do amongst each other. So in this video, as a warning, if you don't want to hear anything grossly descriptive of what's going to happen to this person that I watched in the video, just me describing it in the gross way of what happens to this execution, don't watch the video. But if you're curious about this kind of thing, about this kind of stuff, don't feel like watching the actual video, watch this video of me describing what I've seen and the horrors of Siri. And as I mentioned, the name of this video, this installment, will be the infamous Siri execution. His real name is Federico Avalon Sanchez, and he worked for the CJNG cartel. He was a Sicario, so he was a hitman slash drug runner, and rival cartel Las Viagras captured him and took him and kidnapped him, and in doing so they took him. It looks like at the start of this video, as it starts off, it's like it's just all dark. You can't really make out the layout. It's all dark, and the background's all black and out. It's like probably middle of nowhere, I assume. And I'll show you this video of him, which I'll show some of the clip now of him talking and pretty much begging for his life. It's truly haunting just to listen to, and the look of fear on his face is definitely felt on camera, because he looks like on the camera at times, looking at it at the screen while he's being interrogated, is him trying to plead for his life. And this guy is a hitman slash drug runner. He's pleading for his life, giving all this information out about how his cartel left him to pretty much die, and all this information, and try to spare his life from Las Viagras. But this guy's a hitman, so this guy probably heard a lot of the same thing as he's about to kill people himself, being a Sicario, and now he's trying to beg for his life, and because knowing what the horrors are about to wait probably for him. So it's just a crazy cycle of what goes on in this world of horror, real horror, out there in Mexico. Absolutely scary stuff. I'll show a little clip of that now.
Rico Avalon Sánchez. Mi apodo es Siri. Trabajo para el Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación. Me desempeño vendiendo droga y como sicario. Trabajo en compañía del Barzón, de Benja, de la Guayabita y del Rábano. Nos apoya Rodrigo Tejeda, Armando Tejeda y Rodrigo Sánchez, el actual presidente de Zaguayo. Son los que nos apoyan con el gobierno de Zaguayo para que nosotros entremos a hacer nuestras fechorías. Manuela Cazuela nos apoya con dinero, armas y también para abrir el gobierno. Pido clemencia para que me perdonen la vida, quiero seguir viviendo. Les digo a los jóvenes que no crean nada de lo que les digan las personas de Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación. No te apoyan, no te defienden, te dejan morir solo en la batalla. Cuando saben que te está pasando algo, te dejan solo. Solo ellos matan a gente inocente. Pido aquí a los señores que me den clemencia y me perdonen la vida. Estoy muy arrepentido.
As you can see, it's very haunting. A little clip right there of him, begging for his life, pretty much trying to get out any kind of information to try to save his life. And so in this clip, it's like in this whole video, it's like a few minutes long or so. After that, it just cuts off to the execution part, and it's truly grisly stuff. Really horrific to watch. Definitely, like I said, as a warning, don't go out there and check it out. I've seen the clip a couple of times before in the past, and then recently before to upload this video, as I was doing to kind of prepare for it, and just felt ill watching it. So past him talking, and then from there, jump cut, and you see him on the ground with a gigantic cut on his chest, like a diagonal, like a rectangular cut on him, and he is in pain. His mouth is not covered up, so he is screaming out in horrible pain. And what's really crazy too during this is that really sad and crazy, and just the whole thing. The guy's a hitman, and the guy's an evil person himself. I'm sure he's done this tactic to people too. He's like begging for his mom, his mother. From what I understood through some translations through this video. I don't speak Spanish, but through translations I've seen of this video. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong down below. He's like begging for his mom, but really sad stuff right there. Even though the guy is an evil person himself, and he's getting inflicted pain that he's done to people too. But still, just to hear it is just very haunting, and just to visually see. And so back to what the gory, horrific part of this video, starts slicing the dude's chest, someone holding his head back, and there's a guy with like a little knife, maybe like this big, 4 to 6 inch, 6-inch blade, that's slicing him up, doing these little slices on him. And as he's doing little slices, the wound like opens up more like that, like like when you cut into foam or something like that, and again begins to open up. That's what's going on with El Siri right now. Horrific stuff, really horrible pain. And when you watch this, you for a bit you kind of you feel horrified what you're watching. Of course, really horrified, but for a bit you can kind of forget that he is a hitman, and this guy done horrible stuff to others, and now he's getting it done to himself, and screaming in pain. And then the guy moves down to the abdominal, stomach, waist area, and begins to slice right there across it to reach the other part of the slice that's on this side now. And in doing so, some of the organs begin to pop out. I believe on my large intestines, or I believe the large or small intestines. I'm not exactly sure. Whatever's down there begin to pop out of his abdominal area, which is really insane to look at. Almost like it has like a whitish, like a bag look to it. It begins to pop out. He's looking in horror at what's going on. He is screaming in pain. And when that happens, either blood is coming out everywhere, and his legs go up to his chest area to try to protect him. He goes into a fetal position to try to protect his vitals and that kind of deal. Really insane stuff. He is screaming in horrible pain. And it's like 2 or 3 guys trying to get his legs and trying to pin him down more, and they can't do it. He's like having this like superhuman last bit of strength clutched up, as in facing death, so he's just clenching up, trying to do everything he can to protect himself, but in doing so he is subdued, and you see his back. He has like a tattoo, and again his back area, you see his hands are tied, I believe with his shirt, it might be sort of a cloth. His hands are tied behind, like this, and then they subdue him. There's a guy that has his now his chest is fully, you see the blood, the damage going on, because the guy's trying to flay his chest off, trying to peel the skin off from his chest to expose his chest cavity. That is what's going on. And so in that matter, his head is back. There's a foot across his throat, and his head too, and he's trying to pin his head back. The guy begins to peel off some of the chest skin layer now. My little table mat, imagine this, like El Siri, that is like, here's my keys. The guy's like cutting right here, and again to peel it off like this, and then it just comes off. It's horrible. You see like the rib cage on the side area like protrude now, and then he's cutting in there like kind of like this, and the whole thing comes off like a big flap of skin. Absolutely horrific stuff. And just think that El Siri is very much alive at this point still. He is not dead yet. He is feeling every amount of this unimaginable pain going on right here. And the hitman guy takes off the skin like a skin blanket. I don't know what it is. It's a big piece of skin. Takes it off, and you see like some of the organs moving and inside, and his like part of his rib cage is covered in deep dark red blood, and then the video just stops. It just stops right there. So horrific stuff. From what I heard and what people said online is that he had his chest cavity opened up and they took his heart out, and that thing, which is with this cartel, Las Viagras, they did the same thing in a video I covered too with the Guerrero flame, where they flayed the police officer's son in the same manner. Maybe that's their tactic, flaying the chest cavity area and then digging in there to get the heart out and then taking it out while the person's alive. And that's what I heard what happened to El Siri. Haunting video, even though the guy was a bad guy himself, still just very gross and horrific just to see. Just a horrific thing out there that goes on in the world, in the cartel realm. Absolutely insane stuff. And I just wanted to make another video of me talking about this different subject right here on Friday the 13th. So yeah, this is something different, a little taboo. Like I said, this kind of series that I'm doing, I think this is what, the 5th video I've done talking about this kind of thing, and I might do other ones too, but different, not just cartel stuff, but other maybe like true crime horrors out there. Maybe might do some stuff that happened here in San Diego. Maybe like do a thing on was it Heaven's Gate? That was done here in San Diego, where there was a mass suicide by I think his name was Applewhite. This guy had this cult thing, and there's like these I think 10 to 12 people drank poison, and they wore like, they're famous for wearing like Nike shoes, and they died here in North County part of San Diego. Maybe the house is no longer there, but the grounds of it are still there. Maybe I'll do a video covering that in the next one, or a couple videos down the line, if you guys want to see more of this kind of series of me talking about true life horrors. If you guys like this video for what it was, leave a comment down below. Give it I would say give it a thumbs up. I feel it's kind of weird for me saying give it a thumbs up for this kind of a thing. But if you enjoyed it, thumb it up. And if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys just stumble across this topic while searching for the interwebs on YouTube of true life horrors of the cartel, if you guys like what I did in this video, if you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this. You guys check the ones I did in the past and other subjects I might do in the future, and other stuff I do regularly on a regular basis. So if you guys like what I do, make sure to subscribe also, and I'll catch you guys later on the next video. Be safe out there. Hope you all had a nice fun Friday the 13th. I'll catch you later on the next one. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.